ever gave anyone was the year I gave Pop his TV for Christmas. He thanked me every day for years. That's how much he loved it. That was the best one.
The best gift I think I ever gave was tickets to my grandmother to go see the Nutcracker. We had really good seats and private wing chairs right by the stage, and she really enjoyed it.
The best Christmas present I ever gave was tickets to a Billy Joel concert to Aunt Mo.
So the best gift I think that I've given someone is 1 year I got Uncle Jim tickets to go see the Phillies in Clearwater, and we stayed down there for a few days, and that was a lot of fun.
I gave my mother a grandbaby on her birthday. That was Sarah. Sarah was born the same day as my mom. If you're going for Christmas, the very first Christmas present I bought Aunt Mo was a little bracelet. And I used that to capture her heart and make her fall in love with me. That's why she married me. It's because of the bracelet that I bought her on our first Christmas together.
So the best thing I probably gave to someone this year is probably for my best friend. I bought like 2 stuffed animals that have like magnets in them. So it's like if you put them together, they're like hugging.
Okay, so the question of the best gift I ever gave and not received. When I was a kid, about 12 years old, my sisters, Jen and Maureen, got me to do something that was like cross-stitching with yarn and plastic canvases. And that Christmas season, I made my mom gifts using the cross-stitching and the plastic canvases. I made her a cross and a little sign, and I also made a big, like a poster that said Christmas '84 that showed snow falling on the Christmas trees. And I did all that by hand that year. And I would work on it at night after everybody else was asleep. I would just sit in the living room and just work on it in front of the TV for a couple hours. And I did that many, many nights that Christmas season. And I think Mom liked them. And as far as I could tell, that was my favorite gift because I got to actually make something. So, great question, Andre.
Surprising Ellie with a Nintendo Switch. I think she's gonna love it.
It's gonna be this year, and it's for Ellie, and it's a necklace, and it says, "I love you to the moon and back."
All right. The best present that I ever got anybody on Christmas was Aunt Jess. I asked her to marry me, and I got her a ring, and I proposed to her right on this floor. And she said yes, which was the best present I ever got, too. So that was my best Christmas present that I ever gave, an engagement ring.
The best Christmas present I've ever given was I made my mom a scrapbook of all like the Christmas pictures from when I was a kid and my sister, and she really liked that gift.
I gave my sister a matching umbrella with me.
The best present that I ever gave was Hershey Park season passes, and we gave it as a family gift, and I think it was my favorite because we could go whenever we wanted, and we got to go for Halloween and for Christmas, and it was the sweetest place on earth.
My favorite gift was a long, long time ago when I first got my first job. Pop or my dad used to ask for stuff the day before, 2 days before Christmas after we were always done shopping. And one year he asked me for a saw of some sort, and I didn't even know what it was or where to get it, but I did. I found it at Sears, and I bought it, and then here's a picture of him acting like he was surprised when he got it, when he asked for it 2 days before Christmas. But it was funny, and it was right after I got my first job, so I loved it, and I loved his reaction.
My favorite gift I've ever given was this year, and it was to Uncle Brian, and it is a Russian tea glass and holder. Basically what it is, it's a glass that you make hot tea in, and it's in this really fancy like pewter holder. And the reason why Uncle Brian loved it so much is because it is what Hercule Poirot drinks his tea out of. Hercule Poirot is an Agatha Christie character who has a TV show that my mom got us into. Well, my mom got Uncle Brian into, and he got me into it. And it's one of our favorite shows, and it's the coolest thing. And Uncle Brian's been drinking a lot of tea, and I was so excited to give it to him. And it's so cool. It looks just like the one that Hercule drinks out of, and I was so excited to give it to him, and he loved it, and he loved it so much, and it meant so much to us. So that was my favorite gift this year. Merry Christmas.
I've got a tie between two. I really enjoy making gifts if I can, or working on fun little projects, and I had a chance to make a set of planter boxes for my mother for her garden so she could grow some vegetables in. And the other one was a baby step stool to be used for, you know, in the kitchen or wherever. And it was a lot of fun making them, and we really enjoyed giving them, and it was a good time. So thanks. Merry Christmas.
Okay, I would say my favorite Christmas gift ever given is probably more than just a gift, but it was also a project. And it was one that we had to do in a matter of like 2 or 3 days. For Dre, we completely redid his bedroom in the old house. And we did the wall and painted it, and all new bed, new desk. And it took me and Mommy 2 or 3 days to do it, and when we got started, she had cookie day, and as soon as everybody left cookie day, we completely tore apart the room and started working, and we worked on it for 2 or 3 days because that's all we had until Dre came home for Christmas on Christmas Eve, and we got the best reaction. We got the exact reaction that we wanted. He was so surprised, and we videotaped it, and that was my favorite gift ever given because you could tell he really appreciated it, and we worked really hard on it, and it turned out beautiful.
Wait, what happened? What happened? Completely redesigned it. What do you think? You like it?
Take a look at everything, man. Merry Christmas, bud.
There you go, guys. Now it's time for me to answer the question. The best Christmas present that I've ever given is the one that I'm giving you guys now. As a Christmas present for all my fans, I'm going to show you a recap of all the answers I got from my family questions that took place before I started doing the recaps when this year started. Back then, it was more common for me to do people in my family other than my parents, grandparents, and my aunts and uncles. But I'm going to stick with the usual people for this. If someone did not appear in the video, you'll see NA written next to their name. Although he sadly left us last year, I'll be including Pop-Up in all these recaps. The first 3 recaps will all have the same date, and that's because my first family question video had 3 combined into 1, with the previous 2 actually being from the year before that. But anyways, let's get started with this. that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comment section what is the best Christmas present that you've ever given and who did you give it to. Bye guys.